Are you waiting for that day when you wake up with energy, focus, and the will to change everything? Maybe you've already realized that day never comes. What if I told you that perfect motivation is a myth, and that continuing to wait for it only keeps you stuck in the same place? If you're exhausted by work, demands, family, or studies, this video is for you. Because the truth is that you don't need to be motivated. You just need to start, even if you're tired. Reality never lets up, and while you're waiting for the right moment, the days keep ticking by. Here, you'll discover how to take the weight off having to feel like it all the time, and how to use what you have now, however small it may seem, as a starting point. It's not about forcing yourself. It's about accepting reality as it is, and acting anyway. Stay until the end, because what you see could completely change how you move in the world. Have you ever felt stuck, waiting for that perfect moment to start something? Have you ever stared at your to-do list, your body exhausted and your head saying, "Not today, maybe tomorrow"? You're not alone. There are many people, right now, paralyzed, waiting for motivation that may never come. Because that's the truth. Perfect motivation is a myth. And while you're waiting, life is passing by. What nobody tells you is that real change starts in a very different way to what you imagine. It starts tired, in the midst of chaos, exhaustion, without any charm. And that's exactly why it works. Some days you wake up feeling defeated. Work, children, bills, studies, problems that nobody sees. It seems that the whole world is demanding a version of us that we don't even have to offer. And then, deep down, there's that idea. When I have time, I'll start. When I feel ready, I'll do it. But that perfect time never comes. The perfect day never comes. And the magical mood, that energy you've been waiting for to take the first step, just doesn't appear. And you know why? Because it's not born before the action. It's born within. The motivation you seek is the result, not the cause, of the movement. We were taught wrong. We've been told that you have to be excited, inspired, and energized to get things moving. But the truth is much simpler, and also harder. You have to start without wanting to. You have to get up, even when everything in you wants to lie down. You'll have to write the first paragraph when all you feel is the urge to close the notebook. You'll have to put your sneakers on to train, even though you're not in the mood. Because it's exactly in those moments, the dull ones, the ones with no will, no strength, that real change begins. Action comes before emotion. And those who learn this have mastered a power that most people will never know. Think about it. How many times have you only wanted to do 10 minutes and ended up spending half an hour? Or have you just wanted to have a look at a project and ended up making a lot more progress than you thought? This happens because our brain needs movement to get into a rhythm. Inertia is the real burden. Standing still is more tiring than taking action. The secret is not to do everything, but to do something. Just 5 minutes. Just one page. Just a short workout. Because what starts small, when repeated, becomes a habit. And habit overcomes tiredness, it overcomes laziness, it even overcomes a lack of motivation. You don't need infinite energy. You require a minimum of decision, a little push, a simple but constant routine. What gets you to the result you dream of isn't one big breakthrough day. It's a sequence of ordinary days, where you show up without even meaning to. And that's not failure. That's strength. It's silent courage. It's a kind of discipline that hardly anyone sees, but which transforms everything. Will is unstable. But habit? Habit is your greatest ally. Of course, there will be days when everything in you cries out for rest. And it's okay to rest. It's okay to adjust your pace. What you can't do is stop completely and wait for the world to conspire to make you feel ready. Because it won't. And even if you're tired, you still have a choice. You can do less, you can do it slowly, but you can still do it. And that separates you from the majority. Most wait. You start. Most justify. You act. Most dream. You build. And even if it's in pieces, you're moving forward. Here's a true story. A guy left work exhausted every day. He wanted to change his life, but there was never any time or energy left. One day, he decided to do 15 minutes of an online course every day without exception. Just 15 minutes. It was difficult at first. Many times he almost didn't start. But he stuck with it. And after a few weeks, he was studying for 30-40 minutes without realizing it. Months later, he was ready for a new opportunity, and he took it. He changed jobs. He changed his routine. He changed his life. It all started tired. The truth is that you won't have another more perfect moment than now. No magical version of yourself will emerge, full of energy and desire. What you have is here, now. The exhaustion, the commitments, the pressure, and the choice. Choose to start anyway. To select to act even without feeling. Because the life you want doesn't start the day you wake up excited. It starts the day you decide that excitement is no longer a requirement for doing what needs to be done. If you've come this far, it's not by chance. It's because, inside, somewhere, you've already understood what needs to be done. So here's what you do. Today, just today, give 10 minutes to what really matters to you. Just 10. Start off tired. Because that's the truest way to start something that will really last. There is no growth in the comfort zone, and there is no comfort in the growth zone, and the result you need is in the sacrifice you don't make.